Every morning, 2-year-old Linda woke up feeling stiff, her knees popping like old hinges. She thought it was just age until her doctor gently told her, "It's not aging, it's your body warning you." He recommended 5 simple isometric stretches, small, controlled moves that keep the spine flexible, ease pain, and restore healthy blood and nerve flow. Within weeks, Linda felt lighter, stronger, and more at ease in her own body. If you've ever woken up stiff and tired, this message is for you. Stay tuned because 10 minutes a day could truly change how you move and how you feel. Have you ever woken up in the morning, tried to stretch, and felt your back locked in stiffness as if someone had frozen your spine overnight? That isn't just ordinary fatigue. It's your body speaking to you, a quiet warning that the chain of dominoes called your spine is starting to lose connection. Over time, those once fluid vertebrae begin to dry, tighten, and press against each other. Every time you bend forward or stand up, it becomes a small but constant challenge. That stiffness doesn't just make you feel older, it affects your mood, your sleep, and even how you breathe. The cat-cow pose is one of the simplest yet most powerful remedies known in movement science. It's not merely a yoga posture, it's an isometric stretch that helps your body recover naturally. When you begin in the cow position, flat back, hands pressing into the floor, inhaling as you lift your chin, and then move into the cat position, arching your back, tucking your head, and exhaling, you're activating the entire chain of muscles and ligaments along your spine. Each vertebra glides slightly, lubricating itself and rehydrating the intervertebral discs, the biological cushions that prevent bone-on-bone pressure. As we age, especially past 50, these discs tend to lose water, shrink, and stiffen, leading to that shortened or stooped feeling many older adults experience. But just a few minutes of cat-cow each morning helps draw water back into the discs and nourish the joints with synovial fluid, the body's natural oil. With every inhale, the spine expands. With every exhale, it relaxes. This rhythmic alternation creates a gentle dance between tension and release, motion and stillness, the very balance adult bodies crave but so often neglect in the rush of daily life. Beyond its physical effects, cat-cow delivers profound neurological and emotional benefits. Neurological research shows that this pose activates the vagus nerve, the communication highway between the brain and the body's internal organs. When stimulated, the vagus nerve triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and restore mode, helping lower cortisol levels, reduce heart rate, stabilize blood pressure, and produce a sense of calm similar to meditation. If you've ever felt mentally tense, short of breath, or unable to sleep even when tired, it's likely your nervous system is overactive. Just 2 minutes of cat-cow can slow your breathing, steady your heartbeat, and quiet your mind. It's not just a physical stretch, it's a self-regulating therapy, teaching your body and mind how to return to equilibrium. What's remarkable is that even people with scoliosis or herniated discs can safely benefit. When performed slowly and mindfully without forcing the back, cat-cow decompresses spinal pressure, improves circulation in the lower back, and reduces pain caused by nerve compression. Many physical therapists today recommend it as a foundational step in spinal recovery because it rebuilds flexibility without straining muscles or joints. A 2024 study from the University of Colorado found that after 4 weeks of daily cat-cow practice, 78% of participants reported significant reduction in lower back pain, while 64% said they slept better and felt less stress. These numbers capture what millions of adults over 40 are searching for: a natural, drug-free way to let the body heal itself. Think of your body as a machine that's been running for decades. Without oil, gears grind. Without rest, engines overheat. Cat-cow is that gentle oil change for both body and mind. Just 2 or 3 minutes each morning is like telling your body, "I still care about you." And your body will respond with flexibility, vitality, and a lightness you thought was gone. If you find yourself holding your back every time you stand up or hesitating to bend for fear of pain, give yourself a chance with this movement. You don't need equipment or yoga experience, just your breath and attention. From today, start feeling each small motion of your spine, each wave of your breath. It's not merely an exercise, it's a dialogue with your body, a gentle apology for having ignored it for too long. And if you're reading this with slightly hunched shoulders or a sore back, pause for a moment. Place your hands on your knees, inhale deeply, arch your back slightly, then exhale and release. That's the beginning. Every healing journey starts with one small movement like this. Don't let stiffness steal your freedom to move. Give your body the chance to stay supple, strong, and full of energy the way your spirit deserves to feel. And if you want to learn how to care for your spine every day, stay with us. Because with just a few minutes each morning, you can do more than ease back pain. You can awaken the vitality that's been waiting quietly inside you all along. If you watched the previous video, you probably remember when we talked about the cat-cow pose, the movement that frees the spine and awakens the vagus nerve, bringing relaxation and flexibility to the back. But there's another area, quieter yet more powerful, that serves as the traffic hub of the entire body, the hips. Every motion from bending to pick up a small object, standing up from a chair, to taking your first step in the morning begins there. Yet over time, this essential joint becomes neglected and locked tight by hours of sitting and a lack of movement. Then one day you realize you can't bend as deeply as before, your steps feel heavy, and your lower back aches. That's your body's way of asking for help, and the butterfly pose is the gentlest answer you can give it. The hips are the hinge of the body, connecting the upper and lower halves. When this hinge is flexible, movement feels effortless and rhythmic. But when it stiffens, the whole system compensates. The back strains, the knees absorb excess pressure, and even posture and breathing suffer. That's why people with tight hips often describe their bodies as feeling heavy, restricted, or out of rhythm, as if every motion demands extra effort. The butterfly pose with the soles of the feet together, knees opening outward, and the spine held straight is more than a stretch. It's a gentle unlocking of the hips, releasing the adductor muscles, inner thighs, and deep pelvic tissues that become trapped after years of sitting at a desk, driving, or even watching TV. Just a few minutes in this position each day begins to open the body. Blood flow increases, oxygen reaches the tissues, and the stored energy in the hips, the very center of stability and strength, awakens again. Scientific research has confirmed the real benefits of this movement. A 2023 study from Kyoto University found that older adults who practiced the butterfly pose for 5 minutes a day over 6 weeks saw a 30% reduction in fall risk. Even more impressive, participants showed a clear improvement in independence, being able to stand up without assistance, walk faster, and maintain balance when changing direction. These results aren't magic. They're the natural consequence of restoring mobility to the hips, the foundation of all sustainable movement. When the hips open, the body doesn't just move better, it becomes more stable as a whole. Muscles around the lower back, knees, and core start working together in balance. Weight distributes evenly, relieving pressure on joints. In simple terms, flexible hips equal a balanced body, one that's both strong and soft, stable yet free. That's why physical therapists often say, if you want to fix your back pain, start with your hips. But the benefits go even further. The butterfly pose helps improve blood circulation to the lower body. Gentle stretching releases pressure in the veins, reducing heaviness, swelling, and varicose veins, which are common issues among older adults, especially women. With better circulation, oxygen and nutrients reach the tissues more efficiently, while toxins and inflammation decrease. After just a few weeks of consistent practice, many people report that their legs feel lighter, their steps smoother, and even their posture taller and more confident. The magic of this pose lies in its simplicity and depth. You don't need equipment or a large space, just a mat, a soft surface, and a few slow breaths. As you sit down, bring your feet together, inhale deeply, and gently press your knees toward the floor. You're doing more than a physical act. You're opening yourself. Each breath becomes a reminder that your body still has the power to change, to stay supple and alive, no matter your age. For older adults, the butterfly pose carries a deeper emotional meaning. When you bow slightly forward, feel your slow breath, and sense that gentle pull in the inner thighs, you're reconnecting with your body, something we often forget while living with pain and fatigue. It's a quiet moment where the mind rests, and the energy that once stayed stuck in the shoulders or lower back flows back to the center of life, the hips. This is where feelings of lightness, stability, and peace begin to grow. A 70-year-old woman once shared after 3 weeks of daily butterfly pose, "My legs feel lighter, but so does my heart." That's not coincidence. When the body opens, the mind follows. If you've ever felt your steps slowing down, your back aching, or your hips locking after long hours of sitting, remember, it's never too late to regain flexibility. Sit down, bring your feet together, inhale deeply, and release. Your body might just surprise you with what it can still do. And if you're following along, leave the number 1 and continue. Because in each stretch, you're not just learning how to move, you're learning how to listen to yourself. Today, it's the hips, the hinge of the body. Tomorrow, we'll dive deeper into how to combine breath and movement to revitalize energy. But let's start here, right now. Because a flexible body is not a gift of youth, but a result of perseverance. And in just a few minutes a day, you can completely regain the feeling of lightness, stability, and freedom in every step you take. Have you ever noticed that your legs, the very ones that have carried you through thousands of steps and countless journeys in life, seem to be getting more tired than before? Some mornings, you step out of bed and feel your calves heavy and tight, as if they never rested through the night. By afternoon, after standing or walking for a short while, you start to feel a sharp pull in your Achilles tendon, stiffness in your ankles, or even sudden cramps that make you stop. Many people dismiss it as just aging or poor circulation and then ignore it. But the truth is, your body is sending a warning. Your calves, the blood pumps of the body, are losing strength. Imagine that every step you take is like a heartbeat for your legs, each calf contraction acting as a piston, pumping blood from your feet back toward your heart. When the muscles are supple and strong, circulation flows freely, nourishing every cell and easing the heart's workload. But as we age, muscle fibers shorten and lose elasticity, and that once efficient pump begins to falter. Blood flow slows down, fluids pool in the lower limbs, and suddenly you find your legs swollen, heavy, or cramping at night. What feels like ordinary fatigue is often a sign of stagnant circulation, a condition that, if ignored, can silently burden your heart and vascular system. The solution, surprisingly, is simple yet often overlooked. Stretch your calves every day. In just 30 to 60 seconds, without any equipment or gym time, you can reactivate this crucial circulatory pump. When you stand facing a wall, place one leg behind you, keep the knee straight, and press your heel gently into the ground. You awaken hundreds of small muscle fibers running along the calves. They elongate, blood vessels open up, and the flow of blood surges again. That warm, tingling sensation rising from your heel to your knee is your body coming back to life. This stretch also brings a bonus that few people realize: greater ankle mobility. When your calves are flexible, your ankles move with a fuller range of motion, making each step steadier and more graceful. But when the calves are tight, you're more likely to stumble, lose balance, or compensate by straining other joints. A 2024 study from the University of Copenhagen found that just 1 minute of daily calf stretching for 6 weeks helped adults over 60 reduce their risk of falls by 25% and significantly improve balance stability. That difference can mean the line between living independently and depending on others. It's also important to understand that the Achilles tendon, the cord linking the calves to the heels, is among the most vulnerable structures as we age. When the calves shorten, the tendon endures extra tension, leading to heel pain, tendon inflammation, or tiny tears. Regular stretching, however, keeps the Achilles soft, elastic, and resilient. Even more, this habit can help ease venous swelling and varicose veins, a common problem, especially for women over 50. Many people report that after a few weeks of stretching, their legs feel lighter, as though an invisible weight has finally been lifted. The best part? This exercise fits into any lifestyle. You can do it while brushing your teeth, waiting for coffee to brew, or right after watching a video. Simply step one leg back, press the heel to the ground, inhale deeply, and hold for 30-60 seconds. Then switch sides. For a deeper effect, you can place both hands on the wall and gently pulse, letting the calves contract and release, jumpstarting your blood flow naturally. But the real magic of this movement goes beyond mechanics. When you breathe deeply and hold the pose, the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's relaxation mode, switches on. Your heart rate steadies, your breathing deepens, and your mind starts to settle. Just 1 minute of stillness can stretch not only your muscles, but also your mind, releasing fatigue and daily tension in the process. Think of it this way. Every time you stretch your calves, you're not just improving circulation, you're sending a message of gratitude to your body. You're saying to your legs, those quiet companions that have carried you through decades, thank you for still taking me forward. Because legs are not just for movement, they are the foundation of freedom, the symbols of vitality and perseverance. And if you've ever sighed and said, my legs aren't strong anymore, or they get tired so easily, or I keep waking up with cramps at night, take this as an invitation. Take just 1 minute to stand, to feel your muscles loosen and your blood flow stronger. You'll be amazed at how capable your body still is if only you give it the chance. Don't wait until pain forces you to care. Don't wait until walking becomes hard to remember the power of your legs. Start today with one simple stretch that can restore strength, ease, and confidence. Just 60 seconds a day, that's all it takes to help yourself move farther, lighter, and freer, in every sense of the word. In the next video, we'll talk about one of the most soothing and restorative movements for your entire body, the supine twist. Many people, after trying this pose for the first time, have said, "I can't believe something so simple could feel this good." If in the previous videos you learned how to wake up the spine with the cat-cow pose and unlock the hips with the butterfly pose, then this time, we'll release the entire core system, the deep connection between your back, abdomen, and nervous system, through a gentle yet powerful twist. When you lie on your back, bring one knee across your body and extend your arms out in a T shape. Your body begins a process of natural decompression. On the surface, it seems like you're just resting, but deep inside, something remarkable is happening. The lumbar spine decompresses, pressure between vertebrae eases, and the intervertebral discs rehydrate the natural cushions that keep your spine flexible and pain-free. With age, these discs tend to dry out and shrink, reducing height and causing lower back pain. But by simply twisting gently each day, you help your discs drink water, restoring elasticity and realigning your natural posture. Many people over 50 often complain, "My back is getting rounder," or "I can't stand for long without discomfort." That's because years of sitting or moving with poor posture gradually compress the spine. The supine twist acts like a natural decompression therapy. As you relax your shoulders, take a deep breath, and let gravity do the work, your body begins to realign itself. The less you force, the more your body responds. That's the beauty of it. This pose doesn't just target the back, it also stimulates circulation in the abdominal region. When you twist, your abdominal and intercostal muscles alternately contract and stretch, creating a gentle internal massage that awakens your organs. The digestive system becomes more active, blood flow improves, and issues like bloating or sluggish digestion, common among those who sit for long hours, begin to fade. Yoga experts call this the inner cleansing movement because it helps the liver, kidneys, and intestines work in sync again. Some people report feeling lighter, less bloated, and sleeping more soundly after just a week of practicing this pose before bed. From a biological standpoint, the supine twist also activates the body's deep stabilizing muscles, including the transverse abdominis, intercostals, and small muscles surrounding the spine. These are the silent protectors that help maintain posture and balance. When they weaken, which often happens to people who sit at desks all day or lose core strength with age, even a simple twist or misstep can trigger pain or imbalance. This exercise is a gentle yet effective way to awaken those deep stabilizers, helping you move with confidence, stand taller, and reduce the risk of falls. What makes this pose special is that it doesn't require strength, it requires awareness. As you inhale, the lower back lengthens. As you exhale, the body softens and rotates a little deeper. There's no pushing, only the natural rhythm of breath-guiding movement. And in that stillness, when you lie quietly, eyes closed, feeling each breath ripple through your spine, your parasympathetic nervous system activates, shifting your body into a deep state of rest and recovery. Holding this position for just 1 minute on each side is enough to feel the difference. 60 seconds can reduce stress hormones, steady your heartbeat, and calm the mind. Many people report sleeping better, dreaming less, and waking up more refreshed after a few days of evening practice. If you're someone who struggles with anxiety, restlessness, or insomnia, this pose is one of the simplest ways to end your day. No equipment, no medication, just your breath and your body working together. The supine twist also helps you reconnect with yourself. As your body releases tension, you begin to feel the harmony between your spine, abdomen, and breath, three energy centers that modern life often disconnects. When they realign, you experience a sense of inner balance, clarity, and grounded energy that carries into everything you do. If you often wake up with a stiff back, bloated stomach, or restless sleep, try this tonight. You'll need nothing more than a mat, a quiet minute, and a slow breath. As you lie down and twist, feel your lower back melt into the floor, your belly soften, and your mind quiet down. This is more than a stretch, it's a ritual of relaxation, a way of telling your body, I'm here and I'm listening. And when the next video comes out, I'd love to hear from you your first impressions after trying the supine twist. If you felt lighter, slept better, or simply found a moment of calm in your day, please comment the number 1 below. Who knows, your story might inspire someone else to start their own journey toward healing and balance. There may be no movement as simple yet as deeply healing as the child's pose. In a world filled with noise, tension, and constant motion, this pose offers one of the few moments when your body is allowed to rest completely, no effort, no strain, no need to prove anything. It's a return to yourself. For many people, this posture feels like pressing a reset button for the entire body, a full restart of both body and mind, where tension begins to melt away from every joint, every breath, every heartbeat. When you kneel down, open your knees, rest your forehead on the mat, and stretch your arms forward, your body immediately recognizes a sense of safety, a posture we once knew well as infants. That's why it's called the child's pose, not just because of how it looks, but because of the energy it holds: trust, surrender, and peace. In that moment, the spine decompresses, each vertebra gently lengthening, and the shoulders and hips release the weight they've carried all day. If you spend long hours at a desk or often feel tension in your back and shoulders, this pose is made for you. As your forehead touches the floor, you can feel each breath traveling down your spine and spreading throughout your body. With every exhale, your muscles soften a little more. The tightness in your back and shoulders gradually eases without any pulling or forcing. Your body knows how to adjust itself. All it needs is your time and attention. Beyond physical comfort, the child's pose produces a powerful physiological effect on the entire nervous system. When you bow forward and breathe deeply, the vagus nerve, the main communication pathway between the brain and body, becomes activated. This stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest, repair, and recovery. At that moment, your body shifts from fight or flight to rest and heal. Blood pressure gently decreases, cortisol, the stress hormone, drops, and you feel a wave of calm, warmth, and safety spreading through you. Recent medical studies have shown that holding this position for just 1 minute a day can improve sleep quality, reduce anxiety levels, and even enhance heart function. As you rest in this posture, your heart slows, your breath deepens, and blood circulates more freely to your internal organs. That's why so many yoga practitioners end their sessions with child's pose. It's not just a stretch, it's a complete relaxation ritual. On a respiratory level, this pose offers unique benefits. When you fold forward and inhale deeply, the diaphragm receives a natural massage, the lungs expand more fully, and oxygen levels in the blood rise. This leads to better breathing efficiency and reduced mental tension. People who suffer from anxiety-related shortness of breath often find that their breathing becomes smoother and calmer after just a few days of practice. Every breath sends a quiet message to the body. You are safe. Off-sank. The true magic of child's pose lies in its paradox. It restores energy without using energy. When the body completely relaxes, the stuck energy trapped in tight muscles begins to flow again. This circulation restores lightness, vitality, and a deep sense of ease. For older adults, it's a gentle yet powerful method of recovery. There's no strain, no need for flexibility, just the rhythm of your breath guiding your body toward balance. Each slow inhale feels like a soothing wave, traveling from your back down to your hips, from your shoulders to your feet. A 8-year-old woman once shared that she used to suffer from chronic back pain and insomnia. But after 2 weeks of practicing child's pose every night before bed, she noticed a change. I sleep better, my back feels looser, and I wake up lighter. It's a reminder that healing power doesn't always come from complexity, but from the simple things we've forgotten to do. This pose is also a mental therapy. When you fold forward and rest your forehead on the floor, your whole body enters a posture of humility and stillness. In that moment, you don't need to strive, just breathe. With each exhale, you release a bit of pressure, a bit of worry, a bit of the day's burden. Every breath is a quiet cleansing, clearing space in the mind for calm and clarity to return. If you're someone who feels constantly busy, tense, or drained, and you're looking for a natural way to soothe your nervous system and recharge your energy, the child's pose is the gift your body has been waiting for. Take a few minutes each evening, roll out your mat, lower yourself down, breathe deeply, and let go. Don't worry about flexibility or form. There's no right or wrong here, only you and your breath. Let your body rest, your mind quiet down, and your heart restore its rhythm. Because sometimes, to become stronger, the only thing you truly need to learn is how to rest the right way. Have you ever thought that just 10 minutes a day could completely change how your body feels? No gym, no equipment, no complicated schedule, just a small mat, a deep breath, and 5 simple movements, each lasting 1 minute, with the calf stretch taking 30 seconds per side. This routine isn't about intense exercise. It's a self-care ritual, a way to restore your body, calm your mind, and bring your energy back day after day. In today's busy world, most of us forget that the body doesn't need much to stay healthy. What it needs most is consistency. When you dedicate 10 minutes each morning to this gentle sequence, starting with the cat-cow stretch, opening your hips with the butterfly pose, stretching your calves, releasing your lower back with the supine twist, and finishing with the child's pose, you're waking up every system inside you. Your spine gets lubricated, your hips loosen up, blood circulation improves, and your breathing becomes deeper, slower, and more natural. After 4 weeks of consistency, you'll start to notice real changes. Back pain, shoulder tension, and leg fatigue begin to fade. Flexibility returns, your steps feel lighter, and your posture becomes steadier. People who once struggled with poor sleep often say that performing this sequence before bed helps them drift off easily and wake up refreshed. There's no magic here, only the body's natural response to being cared for. But the most powerful transformation isn't in your muscles or joints, it's in your mindset. Every time you choose to spend 10 minutes on yourself, you're sending a clear message: I deserve care. Each movement, though small, helps you regain a sense of ownership over your body, to understand its limits, and to rebuild the belief that age does not define your strength. Many who have practiced for just 1 month realize they're not only stronger, but also more confident and independent in their daily life, from standing up and bending down to walking freely through the day. The 10-minute daily habit doesn't demand strict discipline, it only asks for persistence and kindness toward yourself. True strength doesn't come from big, sudden changes, it grows from small, consistent actions repeated over time. 10 minutes, it may sound little, but if you start today and keep going for the next 30 days, you'll discover something remarkable. Your body isn't aging as fast as you think, it's simply waiting for your permission to come alive again. And now, after walking with me through each movement, awakening your spine with the cat-cow pose, unlocking your hips with the butterfly, reactivating your body's natural blood pump through the calf stretch, releasing tension with the child's pose, and restoring full body balance through the supine twist, I want to pause for a moment and ask you something simple. Which stretch will you start with today? This isn't just a question, it's an invitation. An invitation to spend a few quiet minutes listening to your body, noticing which part is asking for care, which part is longing for attention. Maybe it's your back, carrying the burden of long hours of sitting. Maybe it's your legs, faithfully supporting you through every step. Or maybe it's your mind, craving a moment to breathe and let go. Remember, every part of your body is trying to speak to you, but the noise of life often drowns it out. Each movement you make is more than physical motion, it's a dialogue between you and yourself. You don't have to be perfect, fast, or strong. You just have to begin. Just choose to give yourself 10 quiet minutes a day to whisper, I'm here and I'm taking care of myself. From that small act of awareness, real change begins to unfold. I know starting and keeping a new habit isn't easy. Life always finds a way to distract you. But think about it. If you can spend 10 minutes scrolling on your phone or checking social media, why not give those 10 minutes to your health, your peace, and your vitality? Once you take that first day, that first stretch, your body will respond with deeper breaths, calmer sleep, and a quiet surge of new energy flowing through you. If this video brought you value, if you believe someone you love, your parents, siblings, or friends could benefit from just a few minutes of gentle stretching to feel stronger, happier, and more alive, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss what comes next. And don't forget to share this video with someone who might need it, because one small act of sharing today might help someone sleep better, ease their back pain, or simply smile again, realizing their body is still stronger than they thought. Your body is the only home you will ever truly live in. Care for it the way you've always wished someone would care for you, with patience, gentleness, and gratitude. Let this 10-minute daily stretch routine become a gift you give yourself. And when you finish your very first session, I'd love for you to leave a comment below, not just a number, but a sign that you've taken the first step on your journey back to strength and vitality.